Welcome back to Unbelievable English. Today, I'm going to be showing you concept kids animals. In this really well-constructed kids game, all the kids are going to be helping one adult figure out which animal they have behind their screen. So the concept here is really simple. We have a whole bunch of animals to choose from, and the kids will all be able to see one animal. For instance, shh, don't tell me what that is. And then they'll have an entire board of options from which to choose. And they'll take their markers and they'll choose to show me, or to show the adult in the room, which features the animal has. So for instance, for the animal we just saw, maybe that animal has hooves. And so we would put our marker just like that. Perhaps we would want to know that the animal doesn't move super fast, but instead moves at a normal pace. And by showing me what is true about the animal, the kids will be able to get the adult to guess the right animal. And if I can guess that it's a camel, everybody gets a point. So it's a really nice cooperative game. The components are very simple. We have a whole bunch of these markers to show off what is true about the animals. We have a whole bunch of cards with different animals, including some animals that don't exist, like this Yeti. Or at least they don't exist as far as I know. And we have our board with the tons of different symbols to help the kids tell the adults what's true and what's not true. So those are all the components. There's also, I should say, a stand for the kids to put their card on so that everybody can see the card except for the adult. And that's it. All right, guys. So we're sitting here and we're looking at the board for Concept Kids. And we have our markers to show what's true about our animals. Maybe they're nice animals, they're not very aggressive. Maybe they have feathers. Maybe they have beaks. Well, then I'm starting to think it might be a bird. And if you tell me that the animal flies, well, then I know it's some kind of bird. So here are our markers, here is our board, and it's broken up into a couple of different sections. Where the animals live, when the animal is awake, what the animal looks like, whether it's a friendly animal or an aggressive animal, how the animal moves, and what kind of traits the animal has. So here's our stand, and I will give you some examples to help you to find out what this animal is. This animal has antenna. This animal has an outer shell. This animal has more than 4 legs. This animal is very small, but this animal is very strong. Do you have any idea what this animal might be? I can tell you that this animal digs in the ground and it crawls as well. Or maybe it walks. Well, let's say it walks. And it lives just about everywhere, so I'm not going to do that one. Do you have any ideas? Do you know what it might be? It's really small and it's really strong. It's got more than 4 legs. It's got antenna and a shell. It's an ant. So that would be, if you guessed ant, then we would get a point. We would put that card to the side, knowing that we got it right, and we would try the next one. And we would keep going until we reached a certain number. The game recommends, I think, 12, but it doesn't really matter what the number is. It's about the guessing, it's about helping each other to get information, and it's about using the language on the board. I think there's a lot of really good language here. So that's an example of how we would play concept animals for kids. And that's it. If the kids can get the adult to guess a certain number of cards, then everybody wins. And isn't it nice when everybody wins together? All right, guys. Thank you so much for visiting. See you next time at Unbelievable English.